Another hot day out here. There she is. It's not the I wanted to make. Alright, as you can see from earlier, oh, there we go. As you can see, we pulled the motor. And again, like I said, it's not something I wanted to be doing. Not so soon anyway. Only had to pull one header off. Or turbo manifold, whatever you want to call it. Got oil everywhere. I'm not giving up on it. So we're gonna find out what's going on. I'll show y'all exactly what happened. I'm gonna get this on one of my engine stands and see what the problem and what it screwed up. So I don't know. It's really put me down. I had other plans to do with my money elsewhere. So let's get this on engine stand and see what we messed up. Alright. So I've already got it on the stand. I've already pulled the engine, the oil pan. What we got going on, guys, is it's binding up. And a certain I gotta take the rest of this off, but at a certain piston, compression, whatever, it's starting to bind up. Don't know where it's at. I'm gonna take off the pickup tube, take it off. I'm gonna take winch tray off and start looking at the rods, see if that might be the issue. I still got push rods and all that in. Still got the cam in. I haven't taken the front timing cover off or nothing. I did take the rear to make sure I didn't put that. I did put the dumbbell. I gotta find it. Make sure I did put the dumbbell in. And make sure I didn't put it in backwards. So there's the oil that came out of it, real black. There's some metal in the oil pan, which is when breaking in motor is expected. I'm going to start taking all this off, take the winch tray and everything off, and go from there and see what I can find, and I'll update you as soon as I find something. Got to take them off. So I get started. What's up? So it's the next day. Got the motor in the back. Needless to say, I figured out what's wrong with it, guys. I'll say this. I got really freaking lucky. Really lucky. I asked a few guys on the internet what they think. The main thing we're looking at right now is the head and the issue with the head. Sorry, it's hot out here. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. All right, as you can see, I got one of the heads off. I checked the rods. Rods are good, perfect. Bearings look mint. As you can tell, I got that off. But it wasn't the rods or anything of that nature of anything wrong with the rods. I thought I cooked the crank because it just kept on binding on the top. It wouldn't ever bind on the bottom or, grab and go or anything like that. So I actually just said the heck with it and took the driver's side cylinder And it actually ended up being the first thing wrong with it. So let's take a look. Actually, let me grab this. And let me get the... Actually happened on cylinder 3. So we got it up there. So let's take a look. As you can tell, right there, right there, right there. Luckily, I don't see no cracks on the piston. Don't know how this happened. I really don't. But a bolt ended up being in this piston. The motor's been sealed up for like a year. Roughly year and a half. Go on a year and a half. All right, so yeah. Had a nice little bolt in there. As you can see, all the other pistons are fine. That's just oil and metal, fresh build. So yeah, had a nice little bolt. So I've already taken the head off of the, not the head, but the valve out of the piston. I'm gonna show y'all that. I'd say it's slightly bent. That's if you watched the last video, as I walked towards the motor, asking Dakota if he wanted me to turn it off, it just shut off. That's because this bad boy was way open. I say she's a little bent. Just a little bit. I think we can still run it. All right, that was a joke, y'all. Don't even take that serious. I'm not running that. I got another one already on the way, so this is gonna be a little reminder. Check your pistons. There's the bolt. It looks like a valley cover bolt, just because of the head and the length of it. So yeah, fun stuff, guys. Fun stuff. So luckily, I did. Let's take this over to the other table. Luckily, I did just go ahead and order a new valve. A lot of people told me to get it checked. I'm probably not going to. You see where it hit right there. And right there, it's just before the seat of the valve. Just before it. It looks a little different on the camera. But I think we're gonna run it. With these heads, people want gold for them. They're just stock LS3 heads. So yeah, stock LS3 heads. By the time, if I could get a cheap set of heads and throw on the motor and call it a day, but by the time you get to the point of swapping your intake, I gotta have new fuel rails and all that, might as well just go ahead and order a set of $3,000 heads. You're looking 400, roughly 300, 700. You're looking at almost another $1,000 in just heads and everything else. So I'm gonna lap the valve. And I know some guys told me a little trick: put gasoline on it, do a leak down test, see if it leaks. If it leaks, we're gonna have to go to the head shop. But if it don't leak, I'm running it. It is what it is. I mean, it was a mistake made. Mistake made. But yeah, I mean, it might run me some problems. It might not. We're going to see. We're going to see. So that's the reason why I had to pull the motor out, the binding up. So, but we're going to get it back together. I got new head gaskets. I'm going to go ahead and replace the head gaskets on this one. Just go ahead and take everything off, leave it out. Check these cylinders, make sure everything's good on there, make sure there's no bolts up in that one. But right now it's is turning pretty free, which is a good thing. Good. So hopefully I can put it in just as quick as I took it out. And if push comes to shove, we might be able to crank it up sooner. Just depends on how quick I work. It sucks. Golly, it sucks. Because I did not want to be doing this. But I think I came out real lucky, considering the fact that it could have been worse. And it's not. A lot of people tell me, hey, check the ringling, check the ringling. That thing didn't even hit close to the ringling. It didn't even really put much of a dent in it, for real. But the piston's not cracked, so that's always a good thing. And we're gonna run it. So hopefully after this video, y'all be seeing it actually running. We run into some other issues with the Holley. So where we got that going on. Nothing major, nothing that can't be diagnosed. It's electrical. I believe Dakota said we were firing on 3 cylinders during that video, which he may be right. We got to check it, but the spark plugs, I think we have 3 that they're telling us it was only running on 3. So we'll see though. Just one thing at a time at this point. So hopefully after this video, y'all see it back running. And we're gonna go from there. So hopefully y'all stick around. Maybe we'll actually have it out and going here soon. I'm gonna take the other head off just because I'm gonna just go ahead and put new head gaskets on it because I've already took this one off and just call it a day. Be done with it. And clean up the surface just a little bit. So if you are ready to see the rest, hit that subscribe button. Put a like for this video because it could have been worse. It really could have. I mean, just look at it. So, yep, that's it for this one. If you like the video, hit that like button. If you haven't already, subscribe, and see you next time.